Well, good afternoon.
What did you do when you were a little girl?
I did some of the things that you're doing because I had other boys and girls to play with that were my age, and we did all kinds of games like you do.
Hmm.
And girls sometimes did makeup, and they would go to their mama and ask her to give them a little bit of lipstick and rouge and hairspray and whatever and whatever. And so we got to pretend that we were older than we were.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't little kids, we were grown ladies.
What did you do when you were around 10?
Well, I had some other girlfriends, and we would learn how to sew and make little doll clothes for our dolls. So our mothers would give us some material that she didn't need anymore, and we could do whatever we wanted to with it. We could cut it up or tear it up, or we could make doll clothes. So of course we wanted to make doll clothes. So we had scissors, and we would choose one of our dolls and decide to make a red dress on one, and a blue dress on one, and a green dress on one. And that's just what we did. We just cut.
How about when you were about 13?
Hmm. Well, I was already in high school when I was 13, so I was making friends with the girls and the boys that were in my same class, and we would maybe go to a movie together or go shopping or something. When we started to have dates with each other, I, because I was a girl, I would date with a boy, and we would maybe take a walk, or we would go downtown and go to a movie and watch a movie at the movie theater. That was always fun.
What did you do when you were in high school and you weren't in school?
I got a job working at an ice cream store. So I would go inside the store where the ice cream was, and the man that owned the store, and when somebody would come and they wanted to have an ice cream cone, he would tell me what to do to get the cone, and then to ask the customer if they wanted vanilla ice cream or strawberry or cherry or chocolate, whatever they wanted. And I would have to get the ice cream cone and take the dipper and dip it into the kind of ice cream that person wanted, and then plunk it into the ice cream cone and put a napkin around the cone and hand it to the person that wanted it.
And they would have to pay for it.
They'd have to pay for it. But when they started licking on it, they'd say, that's good ice cream. Thank you. We had vanilla, strawberry, chocolate, and sometimes we had the kind that would have little pieces of pecan nuts in it, ground up. Some people liked that and some people didn't, but I think the one that everybody liked the most was probably chocolate, especially the boys. They liked chocolate. And the girls liked strawberry better. So strawberry or cherry.
What kind did you like to eat? What kind of ice cream did you like to eat?
Well, I liked strawberry and cherry and vanilla. I didn't like chocolate very much.
Did you like to drink coffee when you were a little girl?
Nobody ever gave me a cupful of coffee. But when I was very young, of course, all the men in the area, if there were 4 or 5 or 6 men that weren't working right then, they would get together and talk. And they'd sit in chairs, each one in a chair, and they would drink coffee. So I knew that if I walked in front of them, they would give me a spoonful of coffee. And that's what they did, and that's how I learned to drink coffee. Because they would sit there like I'm sitting now, sit and just talk to each other like men do. And then when this little girl came along, me, and walked in front of them, and I'd just stand there and look at them, and they knew that I wanted a spoonful of coffee. So they'd take a spoon and dip it into their coffee and let me have a spoonful of coffee.